Hello everybody, and today, welcome to my new room. Have a setup there for computers and, yep, I rearranged it. Today, I am going to be doing a video on this laptop. Now you may or may not remember this from my electronics collection video, but back then it was running Windows 7. Recently I figured, well, this computer doesn't really like Windows operating systems, because it runs very slow with those. It has an Intel Pentium dual core inside, and it originally came with a Windows Vista Home Premium, not Windows Vista Basic though. Let's see, look at my little computer stickers. So, since this thing does not really like Windows that much, and I've been wanting a Linux computer for a while now, like a computer that runs on Linux. So I decided to create a disk for Ubuntu version 14.04. So last week I installed that operating system on this computer, and it sped up the computer significantly. So it is faster now. This is the gateway screen. It's got this purplish tint on the screen, if you can even see that. It takes a little bit to load, but it loads right into my account. I'm just waiting for it to load. Goes blank, and then I think after this is the splash screen, or either that or it loads up. Okay, it just loaded straight into Ubuntu's desktop. It's nice and HD. It's really good. I think it might have even improved the battery life a little bit. It's possible. So here's the basic Ubuntu desktop, and I added that, and I changed some things from the original background and everything. So I'll basically give you a little bit of a brief tour of the basic Ubuntu desktop without terminal. I'm not going to get into that yet. So this little Ubuntu logo here lets you search your computer for things and look for stuff. Here's like a different version of Windows Explorer. Here we have Firefox, which I believe is actually kind of a custom version. Actually, I'm gonna compare this with the Firefox for personal computers. This starts out with okay, I'm gonna open up my MacBook here, and the MacBook now has 3 Apple logos, because I had 2 Apple stickers, here and here. So here's my MacBook. I'm gonna load up Firefox on here that I custom installed. It had an older version of Firefox when I got it, but I upgraded it to the latest version and it's running just fine now. So here's in comparison between the two Firefox web browsers. On Ubuntu over here, it says Ubuntu with a Google bar, and then you can search from there. And it also gives you a few Ubuntu special things. Your Ubuntu Help, Ubuntu Shop, and Ubuntu Community. It was talking about some of that stuff in the while I was setting it up, which is incredibly similar to Windows. I really want to take this camera off the tripod right now, but then the video would be really shaky. Over here on the MacBook, zoom this in. Focus. Down a bit. Alright, focus. So, here we have the Firefox logo with a search bar, kind of like on Ubuntu over there. Gives you a little bit of a tip for the day, with themes and stuff. I installed one on here. It's Cartoon Network or whatever. And you get even more shortcuts down here. You get a shortcut to your downloads, your bookmarks, your history, add-ons, sync, and your preferences. And since they both load web pages the exact same, I'm going to open a new tab on both. I don't use this computer that much, but I like the fact that it has Ubuntu, and that actually makes it something special now. And here, I've actually visited a bunch of sites. In fact, I'm gonna do a little bit of advertising here. Hopefully you guys like it. So if you guys have not checked this out, this is my website. The Superstar64website.net. It's got shortcuts to basic things like my live thing and my TV IRC chat, which does not work yet. Can somebody tell me how to work that to get my IRC chat to work in the comments below, please? And I have a tip of the week message here. Did you know that Windows 10 is very buggy? I suggest using Windows Vista, which is running on the computer over here. Don't go to sleep. Spacebar. Here we go. Vista. Does not crash that often. And it has Service Pack 1 installed. If I can find it here. See, Windows Vista Business, Service Pack 1, and now I'm trying to get to Windows Vista Service Pack 2, so I can actually do live streams again. Also, if you have an answer to that, before I get back to Ubuntu here, I'm going to show you exactly what happens when I try to install Service Pack 2. And originally I couldn't even get Service Pack 1 on here. It was just stuck on RTM. So the last time I tried to install Vista Service Pack 1, instead of listening to it and not turning off the computer when it said Service Pack did not install, I turned off the computer, and now it's running Service Pack 1. But now I gotta get Service Pack 2, which won't change much. But I'll be able to get more compatibility and everything. See, it says you need to install Service Pack 1 before continuing. However, when I go to install Windows Vista Service Pack 1, if it decides to load any day now. I'm using this 4 gigabytes of RAM in here, thank you very much. It's a good computer, and you need to actually think you're a good computer. Anyways, I have like some schedule type thing over here for my live stream. My mouse cursor over here. Intro, I have intro, computer history from the day, like if something new in technology came out on the day I'm live streaming, then I'm gonna do Marvel Blast Platinum. If I can find an encoder that works for YouTube encoder live thing that works for Windows Vista Service Pack 1, then Marvel Blast will be running Windows 7. Either that or I'll host it on my MacBook, since that's where it works. And then a Gmod Trop Hunt server. Yeah, you're gonna love this. Windows Vista Service Pack 1 is already installed. Alright. Now back to the system we're actually talking about here. It runs Firefox just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down my MacBook here. This thing is running just fine. And who likes my background? Now, who all likes my Cartoon Network background on here? If you did, leave a like. Anyways, back to what we were doing. This is basically, we have like an open office type thing on here. It has like a Word application, Excel application, and presentation software. Basically, almost Microsoft Office, except not Microsoft Office. So it has an Ubuntu Software Center on it, where you can look for new software and stuff. That's basically it. It gives you an Amazon thing. By the way, did I mention that this is very similar to the dock in macOS X and macOS X? Yeah, apparently Ubuntu now has its own web browser. That gives you a free hyperlink to Amazon. Great, now where's eBay? And the system settings. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pull up my MacBook again. Oh well. This is basically the macOS X10 control panel type thing. And we also have a few menus up here. We have the network. I have to get this up closer. Focus. Focus. Do you want to listen to me today or not, you stupid camera? Where's the brightness? This is Wi-Fi such, language. I speak English, as you can obviously tell. Battery, if you're using a laptop. Sound. Date and time, and other options. About this computer. That's basically what it is about the computer. Ubuntu 14.04 LTS. 1 gigabyte of RAM, genuine Intel processor, random graphics card, OS type 32-bit, and 100 gigabyte hard drive. System settings, and lock the computer, log out, suspend, just basically sleep, and shut down. So we are going to shut down this computer, and hang on, I'm going to show you what log off does, and if you can actually set yourself a password, lock will also be an option here. I removed my password recently because you might think I'm stupid for this. Dislike if you think I'm stupid. Actually, no, don't dislike. I need the likes. But yeah, right now the only option is to log out. Or if you have other accounts, which I can't get because it keeps asking me for a password which doesn't exist. Actually, now I remember why I removed the password. It's because I couldn't get it to work in a terminal command to install OBS on this computer. Anyways, I'm going to shut this down. And it actually shows the splash screen when you shut it down. The thing that says Ubuntu on it. Well, guess that's the end of that video. Finally, back to whatever I was doing now. Before I go, I want to show you this project I have to work on. It's another tablet PC that's a lot like my HP that I have. Now, this is not my computer. I'm going to give it back after I install Windows XP on it because it is loaded with virus and crap and unnecessary stuff, including Google Chrome. So it has Windows 7, but that installation has got to go. I am not going to turn this on. I cannot tell you about my last experience with turning this on. How to restore this thing. I just wanted to show you guys this thing before I'm able to get my next HP Compact PC 4200 video uploaded, which is also a tablet PC. And I have to get one of these myself. This thing apparently does not have a product key on it, so I'm going to have to search the internet for that. And even then, it'd probably be for tablet PC edition, and I don't want to install that because the only one I have is either pirated or the HP installation disc, and I don't want this to say HP when it's actually made by Toshiba, which they do make pretty good companies. I'm going to cover up this sticky note. Yep, I hope to fix this thing and give it back. I'm getting $20 for it, and hopefully I can just save it for something else. Making these videos is tiring. Anyways, I have like 3 discussions going so far. I have 3 discussions set up that I hope to see in the comments. How to get to Service Pack 2. Don't go to sleep, you stupid computer. How do you like my Cartoon Network background, and what do you think about this new room arrangement here? Do you like it? And if you do like it, then thank you. If you don't like it, well, too bad. And I have to wait for the next room arrangement. an extra rearrangement. So I really like it, honestly, because I got a new chair out of it too, and a new desk. I can fit a ton more stuff. Speaking of which, yeah, and these two shelves can fit like 2 laptops of mine. So I only plug this in because this thing still has horrendous battery life. This thing was never a good computer, and that's why I installed Linux on it. Because with Windows is not the best for computers that were never good from their debut, and that's what Linux is for. It's for crappy computers that are trying to get into the trash and then get recycled, and I just don't believe in that. And I like to save computers from just that. Yeah. Please comment, and goodbye. Because this video is dragged on long enough.